What's up, talking into the void where there's no one here? Anyways,
Yeah, I know. Talking into nobody this week. Last week was better, much more popular, and I haven't done much of anything else. Oh. So this weekend they
Southwest Cruises, bud. How you doing?
Oz Cruises, you're up and running. You're the only one here. Hello from New Mexico. So they did what, 66,000 this year?
I don't think quite that much, but it's over 60.
Let's take a look. No, it was over. Let's take a look in case I totally missed it. I thought I was all. I might be totally off, but
65,100 is what it's at now.
65,100. Cool. Oh, yeah. I was able to watch at least the last few hours of one thing. I spent the day down south on Saturday with the wife, and we went out to eat at a shitty place. It was okay. I mean, when you go to a bar and grill, and they're fucking like, it took half an hour to get in because it just opened last week, and they're like, we've got New York style pizza, and you order just a small New York style pizza, and it looks like shit. It looks really bad, and I don't know. I left a nice little review. I'll probably hear crap about it. Yeah, people.
I think Megan's back there.
Yeah, I told
What's up,
you.
Megan? How you doing?
You got on my shit list. It's like, you're not going to notice if somebody comes on. I'm like, dude, it's a big boop noise.
Eddie, Megan, Eddie. This is what you get. He's a complainer.
No.
Oh, and you got the puppies.
Okay.
No, we just spend this day to fucking complain and relax, and I don't have to worry about it. We bitch and complain on here is all we do. Too tired. We're old and fucking tired.
Everybody has like a code name.
Well,
on their display except for me, but maybe this is like advertisement for you.
Yeah. I mean, you can change your name to whatever you want.
I'm not advertising anything.
So I knew what yours was, Taylor, but when it first popped up today, something else came to mind. I can't remember what it was now, but it wasn't. I knew what it was from last week, but I just, for some reason, something else came to mind. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't very pleasant. I'm trying to remember what it was. Really, it was funny at the time, but I can't fucking remember it now.
Anyways, how you doing, Megan?
Well, I don't know, Taylor. You just like heard a saga from me over the past month, and I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you're at least going to be getting some good drugs, or better drugs, at least. So.
Well, that's what I'm angling for, Because I want to start my narcotics business. So.
You should, yeah. You could start your boofa business or whatever it's called. Isn't that the code word for straw cane up the ass? Anyways,
I think these are all painkillers I didn't use.
We'll ship them to Megan, and
we got a bunch of tramadol. Then we got oxybutynin, which I'm not even sure what that one was, and hydrocodone, acetaminophen. And Oxy, which I only took 2 of those.
Oh, wow.
Oops.
Well, so you just got to move to Utah. They'll just prescribe anything willy-nilly to you, Megan. It'll be fine.
I know. I should move to Utah.
It was 5 kidney stones. It was 5 kidney stones and a bunch of bladder spasms. If you never had a bladder spasm, you don't want to have a bladder spasm.
See, now you got to compare kidney ailments. Look at that segue. It's perfect.
Yeah. I don't know. Eddie. I don't know if I can really compare to the kidney stones.
They didn't actually come out. They went and yanked them out. So I was asleep. So it was the after effect and taking foot-long stents out of you, 2 of them. That was probably the most weird part. Ugh.
I think you'd win, Megan, if you wanted to share your story, but you don't
have
to.
Probably. Mine wasn't that big of a deal.
No. It is like I never want to minimize someone else's pain because I know what that's like to have that done. So yeah, oh man, I don't know. Now I feel like I have stage fright, being on like a TV show here.
I mean, there's not a large audience, so you're fine.
Usually,
waiting with bated breath to hear about an old lady who has like a kidney problem that makes her pee all the time and be chronically thirsty. and causes like, chronic depression. Like that's really what people want to hear.
It is, honestly. The name of this channel, we're going to change it to just old people talk about shit that's wrong with them.
Yeah,
I know. I really think that it is. Like, I don't know, like, what sort of like comic element, like,
not much, because Eddie's not
be
really doesn't
tied
really
into
read
this.
comics.
No, we
I haven't read in a while.
Yeah, we've given up on that part of it. It started as that, and we kind of got bored and something to do for a half an hour a week. So,
I know.
They'd
And I love it.
be
It's
like,
like,
we have like 10 or 12 people in here, and then we wouldn't really promote it. And then last week, surprisingly, there was like 5 or 6. I was surprised. But
No, I do see like up in the corner it says like Cranky Old Man Chat, so I don't know if like
I
you
did rename
changed
it. He
it.
didn't even realize that, does he?
Yeah, it is cranky old. Well, you're not an old man, but you can find your next old man here if you're on the prowl, Megan.
Oh yeah, well, you know me, I'm always on the prowl for men that are like 25 years older than me, so
There you go.
I'm totally in that market.
Any silver foxes in the Madison area?
Yeah.
Put together a resume.
No, don't say that. Oh my god.
I'll screen for it. I mean, I meant Madison, Alabama, where Megan is from.
It'll just be my luck that you know how things go.
I do, but I'll be the screening. I'll screen everybody for you. So just send the resumes to me.
Thank you, and
Yeah.
I hope it's okay that there's like a dog bombing right now.
Oh yeah. Which one is this?
Felix.
I can't remember his name. Is this Felix?
This is Felix. Yep, Felix.
He's the needy one that.
This is the one that does not allow me to have a sex life and needs to be, I don't know, he needs to be very vocal about everything, right, Felix? Huh?
Well.
Oh, Felix.
He's adorable, even though he doesn't like you getting laid.
He doesn't like it. All right, Felix. You want to come? Hi. Hi.
Eddie's got how many dogs?
At the moment, 3, but they're not here. So
I know, but Eddie, give a brief life situation so I can understand what you're like. Summarize.
House 3 hours south. Got a job up here with the city, so got an apartment here, and we're just living 2 different places.
Yeah, your wife lives 3 hours south here right now,
yep,
right?
I'm down there every other weekend for a Saturday, and
now our grandkids living with her.
We have 2 of my wife's oldest son. He is unavailable, and he's actually closer to me than her. He's just how do I say, inoccupado for 15 to life. So 2, his oldest son and daughter, who basically seem to be useless right now because even the daughter dropped out of her job. She was supposed to be a veterinarian, got adopted by a really good family with horses and everything. That went south, so now she just drives her brother, who's 1 or 2 years old, and her back and forth to McDonald's to work. We make him pay rent, and they're pretty much useless. Yeah, that's. I mean, he owes me rent in a few days, or well, I guess next week. But if he doesn't pay it, he's going to be thrown out of his ass. I'm done with him.
So basically, if you want to be on this channel, on this live, you just have to be your life has to be a country music song.
Oh,
I think that mine kind of is. But,
yeah, I think you qualify.
But Eddie, I don't feel like you look old enough to have grandchildren, but
actually, there's 13 grandkids, 1 more on the way, 7 kids. So there are 7 kids. Wait, hold on. I'm not sure if there's 13. I know there's another grandkid in the way. So let me think. Hang on. I got to. Oh, and theoretically, 1 great grandkid because Anthony, the one with my wife, had signed on. Well, he was taking care of a girl when she was pregnant. They had that kid, but then she threw him out. But she ended up getting pregnant before he left, and the new one just got the first ever, I guess, great grandkid just got born, but he won't ever see her, I guess. So let me think. Hang on. Paulie's got 3, so it's 3. Christina's got 3, that's 6. Robert has 5, so it's 11. And Robert has 1 more, so that's 12. And Lizzie just had her 2nd and got her tubes tied up in Montana. She's married a 28-year-old guy on an Indian reservation who has no life, no job. Neither of them do. He has a job working with her dad as a janitor at a high school on the reservation. And they basically ask for us for money all the time. They drive old-ass, ugly cars that break down. So, yeah, I think that's it. And then there's the 1 great-grandkid that just got born. So that's about all. So, it was 21 total.
There's a great-grandchild, too?
Yeah, the 18-year-old that's living with my wife just had a kid with his ex-girlfriend, and she won't let him see him. There's theoretically he started dating her when she was first pregnant, but she had that kid, but then got her pregnant again, and then they broke up. So he moved in with my wife for now, and there's he works at McDonald's. He got fired from everywhere, including Deseret Industries, which is basically the Mormon version of a thrift store. How do you get fired from there? They only hire people normally who have problems. He got fired from there too. So, but he's kept a job at McDonald's for 5 or 6 months. He's paid rent twice. So we'll see. Everybody's on medication. His dad's got a parole hearing November. So he's already been told he can't come anywhere near.
Yeah.
The medication is all here. I mean, I have it. So, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah.
I got two doctor appointments this week, so it should be fun. It's going to be great. So.
I'm between doctor appointments. I have to wait till I get my new job to get the new insurance up and running. So
I've hit my max this year. They've charged. The hospital this year charged 200 and some odd thousand. So I hit my out of pocket. So I know the only reason I have doctor appointments now is I needed a new ENT up here for my CPAP. So
I hit my max, but I'm gonna owe like $7,000 to taxes on insurance at the end of the year because of our fucked up system. Because I was on basically the healthcare marketplace plan, paying very little.
That's about to get nuts.
Yeah, but because I'm taking a job now in the year, like I'm gonna get penalized and I don't have to pay back all the tax credits that they gave. So,
oh god,
it's gonna be fun. But
this week is just an ENT and I had to I didn't have a regular doctor up here because I just didn't have a general practitioner because I do have to keep up my medications. My blood sugars are probably through the roof. But
Megan, you just saw your regular doctor and you punched him in the face, right?
I didn't punch him in the face because I wasn't physically in the same space as him.
Oh, well, that's good.
It was a virtual appointment, and I can't do things like punch somebody in the face, like literally, because that would really not get me my objective of not having chronic pain anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, Eddie, I'm not sharing too much information, but Megan's dealing with some chronic pain stuff and was fighting to get meds, and just finally got prescribed some today. Hopefully, that should help.
Let's hope so. I have very bad TMJ. The pain is like every single day. It hurts every single second. Talking, swallowing, eating, everything hurts. And, I've done everything that everyone has told me to do. And I keep on getting like the same broken record of taking like over-the-counter NSAIDs. Like I've been taking like muscle relaxants and they're not working either. And then they're like, oh yeah, well, physical therapy, which I'm doing and it's great, but that takes like kind of like a really long time for it to work. So it's like I'm kind of like stuck in this position where nothing is really helping. And there's this like tremendous like resistance to prescribe anything that would be considered like quote unquote like pain management, despite the fact that like I'm in pain like every single day, and it's like impeding my daily life, like, and like I don't really understand sometimes the rationale. Well, I understand why there needs to be caution and what have you, and you don't want people to get hooked. But if something is like people have pain that's impeding their life and they need something in the short term just to make it through the next day, the next week, the next month, why the alternative, like I'm trying to think of how I want to say this, why it seems to be a better option to rely on things like physical therapy and that sort of thing that are longitudinal, that take a really long time, why somebody should have to like wallow in pain for all of this time without even trying something that's like quote unquote pain management, like, why would you even just not even try it? Like, just see if it works instead of like letting somebody's life like devolve. And like sort of this argument where it's like, oh yeah, well, you know, kind of implying that like, you know, I'm gonna misuse it, like I'm gonna get hooked, and then my life is just gonna like get like much worse. Like you're like, he's looking at it in this perspective where I feel like he's not thinking about the fact that this is like a end of the road. Like, this is like, I can't think of like the term I want to use. Like, this is like a last resort thing.
Yeah.
You know, and if I could handle this myself, if I could take care of this with like ibuprofen and Tylenol, like I would do that. But like, I need help, and I like don't want to be on this downward trajectory. And it's Felix, no, Felix, no,
Oh boy,
no,
sorry.
no.
The dog just did something.
You do. He's just like,
what's up, AR?
oh,
You can definitely be cranky.
What's up, aggressive?
Felix, you bad boy. What'd you just do?
Two dogs that are like.
In Utah, they hate giving everything. They only give you tramadol, and that's it.
Felix, come on, please.
I was really surprised when I got out of the hospital. My wife had a doctor where they write notes in their thing. You can go on their website and see their notes. He accused her of trying to get pain pills from him, and she's like, "I don't use pain pills."
Oh God.
Uh-oh. Big turd.
I don't know what he did. He in the house or something, I'm guessing, but.
Yeah, it happens all the time in my house. One of our dogs can't seem to keep it. But yeah, they barely ever give me anything, which is why I'm surprised.
Oh God, Felix! Oh!
Should I mute her?
Give it a couple more seconds.
Yeah,
but anyways.
just take me off.
Okay. We can see. Yeah, there we go. So.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to figure that out. Yeah, they really. My wife hates that doctor now. She doesn't even remember why he thought that, but he put in his fucking notes that she was trying to get pain pills. I'm like, she needs pain pills. She just called her mom, and the shit gets there, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's in the background right now. That's all. But yeah, I mean, the only reason I have these is because I think for the spasms, they were really bad. I've never had that kind of pain. And I don't know about the oxybutynin. I really didn't understand it's almost like a relax. I don't think it's any kind of painkiller. It's a bladder relaxant I should have been taking from day one. That is needed, but nobody said this is what it's for, motherfuckers. How the hell do you know? So, but
well,
yeah,
at least you sound like you're on the upswing.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I got to take the two visits this week is just to get a new ENT because I need paperwork signed every year, and it's hard to get that done unless you've got an ENT that sees you more than one time.
Yeah.
And then the other one is just my regular doctor. He's actually a PA. I hate that shit. I didn't realize it. And I'm going to get rid of my lisinoprol, which is my blood pressure medication because I've never had it. So I've just been taking my blood pressure. I bought a blood pressure machine, taking it every day, and it's been pretty low, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But
what about the audience? What's everybody else up to, and what are you all dying from, melody-wise?
Yeah, we got Las Cruces and somebody else.
They are aggressively relaxing there, so
if they're still there. Right? We haven't seen Miss So in a while. You should really message her and see what she's up to.
Maybe she's going through shit too, Eddie. Everyone does.
Probably. Yeah. Sorry, I'm actually looking for the piece of paper. I've been keeping track of my blood pressure on. I don't see it anymore. Oh, there it is.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll explain. So I was supposed to start a new job on Monday, but on Friday, I got an offer from a different company.
Oh.
And so basically, I spent the weekend thinking about it, and I quit the job I was supposed to start on Monday, the morning of. I sent an email resigning from the position. They didn't read it in time, so I had to go on and talk to the CEO of the company on a video chat and explain I wasn't taking the job. Very fun thing to do, but whatever.
What were the differences in the job?
One, I have at least a slim chance of being sane at the end of the day, and the other one would have just like fucking destroyed me. What they were asking me to do, it was like a nightmare. But I took it because I didn't have any other options at the time. The second job actually pays less, but it's a it's a manageable job, and it's like a workload that I can handle. And
Oh,
the other job wouldn't have been. So
not bad.
but I'll take the less pay and for sanity's sake. They were both fully remote, and so this one I just start now in a couple weeks, and
Oh, nice.
it'll be fine. Yeah, I have to like, so I maxed out my health insurance, and I have to switch health insurance for a month, and then get a new plan for 2026, all that fun stuff. So
yeah, and the way they're talking, I mean, is the new job include medical, or is it going to be back on the?
No, it's full. It's a fully employed with benefits this time around. They're not great benefits, but they're benefits. So
I'm just hearing all these things about two people who make $100,000 a year.
Yeah,
go from like what $7,000 to $18,000 a year. I'm like,
yeah, that's the people on the marketplace getting tax credits, which is what I did this year, and so they're getting rid of all those tax credits because Uncle Trump.
That's great. The government's never going to reopen, so it doesn't really matter. Well, martial law by the end of the month, I guess. I think it's so funny. What they should all do in all these cities is just whoever makes those puffy costumes that blow up with air, they should just give those away for free and let the military run around with the martial law, and all you've got is frogs and guys running around in puffy suits, and that's what we need martial law. We've got too many puffy suit guys running around. So I don't know. I have to do. I have to dress up on Friday for Halloween, which is going to be grand. And so we're doing Vikings. I'm like, great. I took Thor's hammer, my big Thor's hammer that lights up and makes noise. I left that at work. I've got that Loki suit, the Loki pieces that they had at GameStop. I had gotten dirt cheap, so I'm going to use the crown for that. Not the horns, but just a little piece that goes across here. And then a bunch of the girls at work bought shit for people, and I bought a $25 costume on. Just little stuff, and I'm not doing that next year. I don't care. I'll take the day off. Fuck it. But I showed you some dashboards of what you can do. That's kind of something like just a web page you would send somebody, is if they want to keep track of how many people are in each of your things in each of your, because the program makes a web page for you, and you just basically put all the data into a thing, and then you can do graphs and all wheel graphs and all kinds of shit. And then you can put a map. You can put it on a map that gives them, the general area of where they're in. You don't have to use. You can use just zip codes probably, but that gets a little more expensive because they charge. You get like credits when you buy the program, but then they charge. I mean, it's like 10,000 geocode points per few credits. My work has, I think, 8,000 credits. We use 140 a month. Because all we use, it's all online. All the data is held on their servers. You can do it locally, but that's way more expensive.
So. The Guy Gardner wig, huh? You couldn't just cut your hair like that, AR?
Nice. I did watch Superman. We never talked about that. I actually did enjoy Superman.
Yeah, I liked Superman. It was fun.
It was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Come next in a few days, we got Fantastic Four. I'll watch that again. I've seen Thunderbolts a few times now. I'll watch it again.
Fantastic Four bored me, but yeah.
Yeah, we won't go into this little thing I bought. We won't go into this. It's a nice.
Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna get it. You said you were gonna get it, or did you have?
Yeah, I thought it showed up at GameStop last week randomly, and I just sold that one mystery box. I went, okay, this is bad. GameStop had one the day before it was due to come out. GameStop's like, oh yeah, we got one. I said, well, where is it? Oh, in the back room. And so they sold it to me the day before it came out, and I'm like, fuck yeah! My friend's copying a bunch of ROMs on it, and you can put a little SD card in it, and I mean, just no. Here you go. This is reminiscent. I'm just gonna show you one of the screens. I mean, everybody remember the old Breakout? It has 200 games on it, including like the original football with the X's and the O's. If you're my age. So, but you need two players. It has a trackball in this thing. You can play trackball, Centipede. It has 200 decent games. I tried to find where that medication dropped to. I don't know. It's probably some Oxy. I gotta figure out where it went. Oh well. But no, so I picked up that, and my friend's gonna be a bunch of ROMs to put on it. My hair, like, oh come on, we wanted. So this year, now that they got above 60,000, is the person who said they were getting the tattoo actually going to do it?
Well, it's a different guy. You probably don't, since you pay very close attention.
I pay zero attention to YouTube. Yes, I understand.
Do you know who Cliff is?
Offhand, I think so. I know several. I know
all guy, New York, like half Puerto Rican.
Cliff NYC. He buys.
Yeah. He's gonna get a tramp stamp.
Oh, cool. I'll try. I thought this was going to be on the shoulder. Okay.
Apparently, I guess from what I hear, it's a tramp stamp. So who knows?
Okay. Yeah, he used to buy some mystery boxes, which I'm going to take those apart and put them away. There's right now it's just not good timing. Even when Jack B comes out with his, I think I'm out on that one too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to find comic books. Like I said, I'm picking up my X-Men from down south. I'm going to start rereading probably 160 up, just because I like the storyline. So yes, I do read comics. It's just I don't know. I have weirdly become old. By 8 o'clock at night, I'm ready for bed. By 9 o'clock, I'm zonked. So you got me. But I also get up at 5. So like we were talking about with you, we are looking for a house. No, it's not. How can I put this? It's not up to me. It's up to the wife, and she is the standard female. One day, yes. Next day, no. One day, yes. Next day, no. So we ended up, there's a house up here built in 1926. I shit you not.
I mean, I'm in the Midwest, buddy. That's not that old.
Oh, well, here, I'm gonna see if I can actually bring up the house and get your guys' opinion on it.
I like how you people out west are like, that's so old. 1926 is not that old.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not terribly old, I guess. Here, let me put it over here so I can do it from another screen and go through the pictures. It's $335,000. They lowered it by 5,000. I don't know. We're going to look at it. Problem is, like I said, my wife, yes, my wife, no. It's back and forth. So this is it.
All right.
For what it is. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Let's go through this. I mean, it's kind of right on a major road, and we have supposedly the air conditioning just got updated or just got done 2 years ago. But I got a friend, since I work at the city, who works at the plant for the dirty water, and I guess he has a secondary job where he'll come and he'll do the out for me to see how it is, because it's probably old iron. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, of course, this stuff's got to go, but I mean, for what it is, I mean, I'm happy. It's just one. This is the one my wife likes. It's got a basement, but there's something I was going to show you on it. Yeah, I'm not used to. I haven't lived in places that like this stuff in years.
Also, basement laundry. That I mean, if your knees are getting bad, that's not great. But
yeah, my wife will have a hard time. I mean, that's the backyard. What's funny is that because the basement itself. We figured that's where the 2 big dogs are going to live for now.
All right.
I'm going to put 2 dog doors, one in the upper and one in the bottom, so it's going to be a few $100s. And basically, so the dogs can go in and out downstairs. My wife actually wants to have a living room with furniture that doesn't get ruined. Problem is, the old dog, who my wife probably won't put downstairs, he can probably barely get up the stairs. He pees on everything. So I don't know how that's going to work.
I think Felix can relate to that from what I was guessing is going on in the background.
Yeah, she's back on her. She's back near the camera, but I don't know if she wants to come in or not. So I'm not going to let you go.
He can. Yeah, I can. I'll message her and see.
If she can hear us, she can wave, and I'll put her back up. Okay, she heard us. Hang on, I got to figure this out. I don't do this. There we go. So yeah, that was the house we might or might not buy. My wife's pissed off because it would be $2,300 a month.
So what did that little jerk do, Megan?
Oh, he decided that he wasn't getting enough attention, so he needed to pee on the rug.
You son of a bitch, dog. You son of a bitch.
So, as if I haven't had enough problems today, I need to have my dog piss in the house.
Yeah.
He's looking at like, so? Look at his face. Is like, yeah.
So you need to buy stock in Nature's Miracle?
I don't know. I don't think that Nature's Miracle actually works that well as like, I mean, it might, maybe it helps to like take away the stain or the smell, but it doesn't work as a deterrent.
Sure.
So like, I don't know, like there's like one spot in the apartment that Richie, my other dog, Richie, come here. Richie, you come. That he like repeatedly marks, and I've used Nature's Miracle on it, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, our old dog marks everything, and then a week later he marks it again. So that's why the house down south is going to be a nightmare. Because I've had the rugs cleaned professionally, and it still smells. So the house is going to be sold as is. But we thought we were going to rip the rugs out anyway, but it's just Yeah.
Rugs or carpet?
Carpet, I guess. Carpet, yeah.
Okay.
The new
Rugs
house,
are removable, but carpet is not.
yeah. The new house is all wood. It looks to be all wood floors, so we'll get a few rugs. But he likes the old one. He's got to be at least 15 years old. We're not even sure anymore. He's like, he just doesn't. We got him when he's fully grown, and that was probably 13 years ago. So we don't know how old. He's a pound puppy, but he just marks everything. But he's having a hard time starting. He's starting to have a hard time walking. So last week his back leg decided didn't want to work, so we started him on some painkillers, dog painkillers that we bought. But he seemed to be fine the next day. So I don't know. We're gonna try something. We can find that the joint stuff for him. One day he's just not gonna wake up. He's gonna be the first dog to die in the house of natural causes. All the rest of them have just died of weird shit, and they're at the vet already. So my wife will freak out and just leave the body sitting.
Well, that's pleasant.
Yes, it is, of course.
So this just channel is all about the downers, people. Maybe that's what just change the channel name to Cranky Downers.
Debbie Downers.
Yeah, Debbie. Well, yeah. Except for apparently I can't get a T-shirt that says Downer because it makes it sound like I can't get it up.
No, I just think that would not be very good. Like we had a discussion about like you said yourself that you like did not want to get into the habit of having like T-shirts that had like sexual innuendo on them.
Yeah, I know.
And like I don't know, like if you had like a bit like big downer, like maybe like I really am like maybe like my mind just like goes into places automatically. That's
when I saw the failure force, I saw something else too, and I really want to remember what it was now because it was definitely not for the clean-minded. I don't know why my brain, but then again, I keep on forgetting things these days, so words and things don't come as easy.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought that maybe like downer might be like somebody might think that like you like can't get like an erection or something like that.
I mean, that's better than
like why would you want to advertise something that's not true? You know, like I don't know.
That's better than I thought you were going, Megan, with it. I thought you were saying it was going to be like I was a Cosby guy that would give people downers.
I was thinking about going down. I mean,
we're going down. There we go.
That's I thought you were going on that one. I went, really? Okay, I guess not. All right, I tell you, the wife hates it. I'm still a fucking perverted. I'm still a fucking nut when it comes to that. She hates that fact. I'm supposed to be growing old. Yeah, I'm still, yeah.
Simmer down, Grandpa.
Simmer down, Grandpa.
Great grandfather.
You already have like 47 grandkids. You don't need any more.
Hey, okay, let's count how many are mine. As in, she's had most of the kids before I ever knew her, so it's not that big of a deal. But the grandkids have been slowly coming along. My 26-year-old is in Hawaii with her grandpa taking care of him because he's blind and dying, and is 85 years old, and so she's having the life right now. She gets to be, working at cat sanctuaries, and her boyfriend or whatever the fuck the idiot is like, taking care of him because he used to work at a place called Chrysalis, which takes care of, not just old people, but mentally challenged and things like that. So, but he's a dickhead. I think I'm left on what, but he's fucking psycho left. Sorry. I don't like him.
I'm sorry. Left on what? Like, I don't.
He's like, I worked with just the way he's just left wing beyond belief. He just assumes the worst when it comes. I did work for a gas company. I was out in the field with a bunch of fucking construction, guys that are making more money than I was that barely, didn't even graduate, most of them. And they would just start making stupid jokes. And I just mentioned one dinner and he's sitting with us. I just mentioned I worked with construction people and he just started, not all the guys are dipshits, but so he just, started going off on them. And I'm like, you don't even know them, But yeah, most of them are dipshits, but yeah. I don't know.
I've completely lost like the trajectory of this story.
That's about
normal. I'll leave it.
Yeah, we're lost. It's about normal. We usually
it happens. The tangent just keeps you just roll with it and you nod and smile.
Yep. Yeah. OCD, ADHD,
So what do you got going on the rest of this week, Megan? Anything?
No, I don't really know. Everything is like day to day. We'll see if this like low grade narcotic, the super scary narcotic that I don't even need to show an ID for, we're just gonna see if that's gonna like ruin my life over the next.
Which one did they go with?
Tramadol.
Yep, it actually worked when I had a toothache, and it never used to work. I had a massive. They basically pulled the tooth, the one back here, and I had pain all the way down here. I'm actually surprised Tramadol worked because Oxy just made me feel loopy. Tramadol, boom, actually did something. But they're calling Tramadol actually also kind of like an opiate now. And I because that's the shit they used to give out like water. Tramadol is all you'd ever be able to get. It never did anything. This time with the toothache, Tramadol worked great, but the kidneys not so much.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's interesting. Like, I don't really have like really any background in, prescribed narcotics or whatever. Like, I've, never had anything. When I had my wisdom teeth taken out when I was a teenager, I had like diflunisol or something like that. But I've never been prescribed like anything. And so I've had to like fight tooth and nail with my primary care physician to try and get something, stronger than, a muscle relaxant or acetaminophen. And Tramadol is it, like, I don't know.
Also, I've got the Oxy and the hydrocodone. They gave it to me. I never used it. I never cared about it. My wife, on the other hand, her mom would take what is it? Little tiny blue pills, morphine pills.
Viagra.
Viagra.
She takes morphine pills for fun. And one time I had hurt my knee, and my wife's like, "All I have on me is a pill from my mom." That's how bad candy this was used. So she gave me half of a morphine pill. First time or anything like in my life, I was out for a day or two. Like, nope, no, thank you, don't need it. Yeah, her mom, it's funny, both her parents now are in a home now. So that $1.4 million house in Fullerton is just sitting there gaining dust, and I don't know who's paying the bills. So, so her sister ain't doing much. She's sitting on her ass saying, I can't take care of these two old people. So Nikki's living there too, but she's now moving to Florida this month. So it's weird. Yeah, the pills that I hear, I was telling my wife, your mom's taking so many pills, she's so preserved, she'll never die. She just kind of cigarette in hand and falls asleep like that all day. So yeah, they took all her dad's medication. Her dad had cancer, and all of his pain medications disappeared.
Felix, come here.
So that was fun. Lucky my wife doesn't watch this shit. I'd be in trouble. But
yeah, I feel like you stay put, you little pisser.
I know, like, I'm just worried that he's gonna like run off because like I'm not paying enough attention to him, and like I'm like he has like a problem when I'm on like long phone calls or like Zoom or video type things, and like he can hear other people talking. Like he gets very weird and clingy.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I'm encouraged, Eddie, to hear that the Tramadol helped with your tooth pain. Maybe it'll help with my jaw.
Yeah, I think it was, how many milligrams was it? Which one is it? Hydro. I dropped one of them. I don't know where it went. This isn't it. Oxybutynin and the Tramadol. Yeah, so I dropped the Oxy. I got to find that stuff. 50 milligrams, one by mouth every 6 hours as needed for 3 days. And I only used it once, so it's like I just never had. Well, no, I used that one a few times. That one, no, the one they gave me for the toothache, I used a few times. That they gave me when I left the hospital with the bladder spasm. Yeah. Anyway, oh sorry. Yeah, Comics Curing Cancer Aggressively was good. I mean, I didn't find anything I wanted to buy. It was what sucked.
I only bought one thing. Well, I bought two things. I bought
Taylor, you said you weren't going to buy anything.
I know, but like,
he spent some money on one of them.
There was a painting of. There was my friend Christina basically had everybody paint on these little wooden hearts, and this one artist painted Grogu from Star Wars on one of the hearts. It was a really nice painting, and it wasn't going for enough money, so I paid $60 for that. It was still way too low. But
I forgot they were there, and I was going to go on there and try to get one of those.
Yeah, and then
the live auctions I couldn't do.
Well, and then the Golden Age Superman, I kept expecting somebody else to outbid me on it because it was very low price for what it was. It was a Superman from 1948 that was used in the what is it? The trial, something like that. The thing that ended up with the Comics Code the Comics Code Authority, where because they said it was like betrayal, something of the innocence, betrayal of the innocence, or whatever. And so like it went for only $160, and it's like a $300 book. So
I don't. I mean, a lot of the stuff was DC. Since I don't do DC, I really wasn't going to do it. My thing. Oh God, can I make a complaint about I didn't like about the auction? Can I say it?
It's your channel. I mean, you can sound
The
like
color commentator made my fucking ears bleed.
Who?
Oh my God, the one I don't even know which
was
one.
it Gary?
It might have been Mark.
It was probably Mark, I think. My God, I don't know what he was doing, but let them bid on it. Shut the fuck up for a minute and just let the thing go for a second. I mean, randomly.
Yeah, that was Mark.
It was like.
Well, he'd been going for like 50 some hours at that rate, so
give him a break. I saw, DJ took a nice break. I mean, Rob was doing good. I'd love to see how the setup works because Rob has all that stuff working. Was his wife putting stuff out versus the camera stuff? That interests me. But a lot of the big keys they put out that day, and I asked, "Do you have any old X-Men?" Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, I sat through 75 auctions. Wasn't shit worth old X-Men. I'm like,
well,
I kept on waiting to spend my money on old X-Men. I'm like, I got $200. I'll try.
Your version of old probably is also different than your version of old.
The oldest that hit was 154, 154, and I went, no.
That's still old. That's still 30 some years old. Anyways.
Yeah, I know it's still 33 years old, but when I've got everything, when I'm only missing 4 from 1 to 100, and I'll look for anything below 100 that's slab because I want to replace my raw copies with slabs. So
okay, so Megan, a raw copy is just a comic book that's comic, and then there's slabs or graded comic books that are encased in plastic.
No.
This is a slab comic, is what he's talking about. In case you get a shit.
Yeah, these are very luxurious problems here.
They are. So
that's about the only money I have for my retirement is if I ever sell those books.
Well, you could just start a grandpa-based OnlyFans.
No, thank you. I'm too fat. I
didn't say it had to be above the waist, buddy. Just your schlong and your feet.
You have got weird interests there, Taylor.
I tried. That's how I roll.
So do I. Okay, I'm getting ready for bed. It's
terrible. We can call it a night, and
next week
you're welcome on here whenever.
Yeah,
it at least keeps Eddie from just bitching about things all week long. Kidding.
Yeah, name us to bitch about. Next week, this weekend we're going house hunting, and Sunday I'll go shopping, and that's my weekend. So, Halloween Friday.
Job.
Dress up like an ugly
watch the Packer game again because the Packers are doing well. And
did I send you that the website? You can try to, if you log in early enough, you'll watch a game beforehand. Just don't ever log out of it, and then put it to your TV. And I didn't. I was lucky because Dallas got their asses kicked on Paramount, so I was able to watch that easy enough.
Yeah,
that was pretty.
I usually go to the if I can I go to the bar for it because I just like it's my social life. It's about my only social life right now. So.
I was thinking here you'd have to understand how the bars are in Twilla. There's an off Main Street called Broadway, and there's like 4 bars there, and they're the most seedy looking, shitty old buildings you've ever seen. I mean, this town really has nothing.
Dive bars are the way to go, Eddie.
I know, but they're almost mean to their customers. They ain't new customers. I've heard rumors. I don't care to go to them. I have no reason to. But okay.
They only sell 3%, 3%
Mormon beer.
In Utah?
Yeah. They've got no, it's up to 5 or 6 now. They upped it last year or the year before.
Oh well.
There's a liquor store in town. There's the one, there's the state liquor store here. It's in the middle of town. Most every town you find on the outside. So
I just didn't understand people who go on vacation in Deer Valley or Park City or whatever, you can probably not even drink at those places hardly.
Yeah, you can. They've got full bars. They've got Ruth Chris Steakhouse with a fully stocked bar. I've been to that and Park City's got tons of expensive ass hotels and bars. It's just I don't really. We had fun. We go during the off season when it's during you just get to go hiking and stuff. Beautiful mountains and that kind of crap. You can take some of the ski lifts are open, I think. So we've done it twice, I think, for 2 different weekends just to have fun. But now we're so close to it. I'm surprised my wife hasn't decided to visit her son since he's been moved to different. He used to be over by Park City, but now he's somewhere in Unitai. I don't know what the fuck that is. Unitai. I don't fucking know.
Nobody knows.
He's in some prison over here. I don't know. But
all right.
Done.
We calling her?
Yeah, I'm tired, dude. I'm gonna lay down and
go to bed, buddy.
for about an hour. Good night till next weekend.
Good night, Megan. Good seeing you on camera. Come
Bye,
back next weekend. We'll tell more tales of. You can be highly drugged on Tamarazol or whatever, Tamarack. I can't. Anyways, Tramadol.
Tramadol. Bye, Las Cruces. Have fun. Maybe Miss Cell will be back.
Yeah.
And